Okay, so good morning, everyone. So for today's topic, we will be discussing the partnership, operations, and financial reporting. So bago yan, ipapakilala ko po muna yung mga presenters. Unang-una, yours truly, Janelle Urbano. And together with me is Miss ALESSA MINOY and Mr. Ronaldo KAYABYAB. So let's go on to our discussion. Partners' equity in assets contrasted with share in profits or losses. The basis on which profits or losses are shared is a matter of agreement among the partners and may not necessarily be the same as their capital contribution ratio. The equity of a partner in the net assets of the partnership should be distinguished from a partner's share in profits or losses. So, hindi nakabase yung paghahati-hati ng profits or losses ng isang partnership sa kanilang capital contribution ratio. Yung basis ng paghahati-hati nila ng profits or losses ay nasa agreement ng partnership. And yung mga natatanggap na pera ng bawat partner sa partnership, dapat lahat ng yon is naka-record sa equity account nila. Next. Okay, so factors to consider in arriving a plan for dividing profits or losses. Unang-una na dyan, yung money, property, or industry. Partnership profits are realized as a result of putting together the contributions, money, property, or industry of the partners. The amount of capital invested by each partner, the amount of time each partner devotes to the business, and other contributions are the factors being considered in the formulation of an equitable profit and loss ratio. So, paano ba nagkakaroon ng kita ang isang partnership? Siyempre, dahil doon sa pinagsama-samang mga contributions ng bawat partners sa partnership nila. May it be money, property, or industry, or yung skills, services, or expertise ng isang partner. So lahat ng mga yan, ginagamit para magkaroon ng kita ang partnership. There are profit-sharing plans which emphasize either the value of personal services rendered by individual partners or the amounts of capital invested by each partner. Yung ibang agreement kasi ng partnership is kinoconsider nila both the amount ng capital na invest nila and yung amount or quality ng services na nirender nila sa partnership nila. Okay, so meron tayong iba pang factors na kinoconsider sa pagdidistribute ng profits or losses ng partnership. Unang-una, a partner has considerable personal financial resources, thus giving the partnership a strong credit rating. In general, partners have unlimited liability. A very solvent partner will make the partnership attractive to creditors. Kung yung isang partner ay mayroong magandang financial resources, may mga ari-arian, that would give the partnership a strong credit rating. Kasi kumbaga, kayang-kaya nilang magbayad ng utang nila, kaya nakaka-attract sila ng mga creditors. Pangalawa, kung yung partner is well-known sa profession niya, that also contribute sa success ng partnership nila. Next. Okay. So, performance methods. Many partnerships use profit or loss sharing arrangement that gives some weight to the specific performance of each partner to provide incentives to perform well. This allocation of profits to a partner on the basis of performance is frequently referred to as a bonus. So, here are the examples of the use of performance criteria. Unang-una, chargeable hours. Yung chargeable hours, ito yung oras na in-incur ng isang partner sa isang client-related assignments. So, ibinibigay yung chargeable hours na yan in excess sa standard hours. Pangalawa, total billings. So, obviously, yan yung total amount na binayad ng client sa work na pinerform ng isang partner. So, the weight may be given in excess of norm. Pangatlo, write-offs. Yan naman yung mga uncollectible billings. So, the weight may be given doon sa percentage ng write-offs below a norm. Pang-apat, promotional and civic acts. Yan naman yung time na dinevote ng isang partner for developing future business and enhancing the partnership's name. Yung weight naman is given doon sa time spent in excess of a norm or sa mga specific accomplishment that results sa pagkakaroon ng bagong kliyente. And lastly, profits in excess of specified levels. Yung mga designated partners, commonly nakaka-receive sila ng certain percentage of profit in excess of specified level of earnings. Next is the rules for the distribution of profits. So unang-una, according to the partners agreement. So kung ano yung pinag-agreehan ng partnership, yun ang gagamitin sa pagdidistribute ng profit. Pangalawa, kung wala namang agreement as to capitalist partners, the profits shall be divided sa kanilang capital contributions. As to industrial partners naman, sila yung unang nakaka-receive ng share nila bago paghati-hatian ng mga capitalist partners. Next. Rules for the distribution of losses naman. So again, according to the partners' agreement. Now, kung wala namang agreement sa losses, pero meron sa profits, gagamitin ng partnership yung agreement ng profit dun sa losses. Ngayon, kung wala talagang agreement as to capitalist partners, yung mga losses ay dinidivide according sa kanilang capital contributions. As to purely industrial partners naman, hindi sila magiging liable sa kahit anong losses ng partnership. Okay, so correction of prior period errors. As per International Accounting Standards, number 8, accounting policies, changes in accounting estimates and errors, prior period errors are omission from and other misstatements of the entity's financial statements for one or more prior periods that are discovered in the current period. Errors may occur as a result of mathematical mistakes in applying accounting policies, misinterpretation of facts, fraud, or oversights. So examples include errors in estimation of depreciation, errors in inventory valuation, and omission of accruals of revenue and expenses. Okay, so distribution of profits or losses based on partners' agreement. So in general, profits or losses shall be divided in accordance with the agreement of the partners. The ratio in which profits or losses shall from partnership operations are distributed is recognized as the profit and loss ratio. So the partners may agree on any of the following in distributing profits or losses. So unang-una, equally or in other agreed ratio. Pangalawa, based on partners' capital contributions. Could be original capital investment or capital balances at the beginning of the year or capital balances at the end of the year or average capital balances. Pangatlo, by allowing interest on the partner's capital and balance in an agreed ratio. Pang-apat, by allowing salaries to partners and the balance in an agreed ratio. Pang-lima, by allowing bonus to managing partners based on profit and balance in agreed ratio. And pang-anim, by allowing salaries, interest on partners' capital, bonus to managing partner, and the balance in agreed ratio. Yan yung combination ng 3 and 5. So lahat ng yan, huwag kayong mag-aalala kasi i-discuss yan isa-isa sa mga susunod na slides. Next. So meron tayong illustration dito. Aguilar and Porras Partnership had 300,000 pesos of profits for the year ended December 31, 2018, the first year of operations. The partnership contract provided that the partners may withdraw 5,000 the last day of each month. Aguilar invested 400,000 pesos on January 1, 2018 and an additional 100,000 pesos on April 1. Porras invested 800,000 on January 1 and withdrew 50,000 pesos on July. So these transactions are summarized next. Ito. So sabi niya doon, si Aguilar nag-invest siya ng January 1 ng 400,000. And noong April 1, nagkaroon siya ng additional investment na 100,000. So for Porras naman, nag-invest siya ng 800,000 pesos noong January 1 and then nag-withdraw siya noong July 1 ng 50,000 pesos. For Aguilar and Porras drawing naman, sabi niya doon, di ba? Each partner may withdraw 5,000 pesos each month. So 5,000 times 12 is 60,000. Kaya meron diyang 60,000 na drawings si Aguilar and Porras. And for this naman, yan yung profit ng partnership. Okay, so equal sharing. The profit of 300,000 pesos for the Aguilar and Porras partnership is transferred by closing entry on December 31, 2018. From the income summary ledger account to the partner's drawing account. So, since dalawa silang partner, Aguilar and Porras, and sabi niya dyan, equal sharing, meron silang 300,000 pesos. Ibig sabihin yan, paghahatian nila yan equally. So, si Aguilar, meron siyang 150,000 and also Porras, meron siyang 150,000 na profit na nakuha. So to the journal entry to record the division of profits is debit income summary 300,000 pesos, credit Aguilar drawing 150,000 pesos, and credit Porras drawing 150,000 pesos. Now, if the partnership had a loss of 200,000 pesos for the year ended December 31, 2018, the income ledger account would have a debit balance of 200,000 pesos. So, still equal sharing pa rin. So, divided by 2 pa rin yan since dalawa sila. So, ito yung entry. Debit Aguilar drawing 100,000 pesos. Debit Porras drawing 100,000 pesos. And credit income summary na 200,000 pesos to record the division of losses. Next. Ngayon, agreed ratio naman. Assume that the partners agreed to share in the ratio of 60-40 for Aguilar and Porras. So, the entry to record the distribution of profit is debit income summary na 300,000, credit Aguilar drawing na 180,000, credit Porras drawing na 120,000. So, paano ba nakuha yan? Since sabi niya doon, 60%, 60-40 sila, 60% for Aguilar. So, mayroon siyang 60% multiplied by the profit na 300,000. Kaya mayroon siyang 180,000. Mayroon 180,000 si Aguilar. Si Porras naman, 40%. Kaya 40% multiplied by the profit. Kaya meron siyang 120,000 pesos. Ito based on capital contribution na. An original capital investment. So, assume that the partners agreed to divide profits in the ratio of their original capital investments. The original investments of Aguilar and Porras are 400,000 and 800,000 pesos respectively. The profit of 300,000 for 2018 is divided as follows. So, meron tayong 300,000 profit. Merong original investment sa Aguilar na 400,000 and si Porras naman na 800,000. So, the computation is ganito. 300,000 multiplied by 400,000 na original investment ni Aguilar over the 1,200,000. Nakuha po yan by adding the original investment ni Aguilar and Porras na 400 plus 800,000 kaya 1,200,000. So, merong 100,000 pesos si Aguilar. For Porras naman, ito, 300,000 na profit multiplied by yung original investment niya na 800,000 over the 1,200,000 pesos. Kaya meron siyang 200,000 pesos dyan. So the entry to record the division of profits is debit income summary na 300,000, credit Aguilar drawing na 100,000, and credit Porras drawing na 200,000 pesos. Ngayon, sa beginning balances naman, based on beginning balances, assume that the partners agreed to divide profits in ratio of capital balances at the beginning of the year. In this case, yung original capital balances, yun din yung magiging beginning balance ng of the year kasi yung partnership is nasa kanilang first year operations pa lang. First year operations pa lang. So yun yung gagamitin. Same computation lang. 300,000 multiplied by 400,000 na beginning balance over the 1,200,000. Kaya mayroong 100,000 pesos si Aguilar. For Porras, 300,000 na profit multiplied by 800,000 na beginning balance and over 1,200,000 pesos. Kaya meron siyang 200,000 pesos. So the entry to record the division of profits is debit income summary 300,000, credit Aguilar drawing 100,000 pesos, and credit Porras drawing na 200,000 pesos. Next, ito end of the year naman, ending balances. Assume that the partners decide to divide profits in the ratio of capital balances at the end of the year before drawings and distribution of profits. The ending balances are 500,000 pesos for Aguilar and 750,000 for Porras. So for the computation, merong 500,000 pesos si Aguilar and 750 kay Porras. So 300,000 pesos, 300,000 pesos na profit multiplied by the ending balances ni Aguilar over the 1,250,000. Again, pinag-plus lang yung ending balances ni Aguilar and Porras. Kaya nakuha yan. So merong 120,000 si Aguilar. For Porras, 300,000 pesos na profit multiplied by yung ending balance niya, ending balances ni Porras over the 1,250,000 pesos. Kaya meron siyang 180,000 pesos. So the entry to record the division of profits is debit income summary na 300,000 pesos, credit Aguilar drawing na 120,000 pesos, and credit Porras drawing na 180,000 pesos. Next. So, based on average capital naman na. So, assume that partners agreed to divide profits based on their average capital. Since Aguilar invested 400,000 pesos on January 1, 2012, and an additional 100,000 pesos on April 1. So, the computation of the average capital balances of Aguilar Capital, nag-invest siya ng 400,000 pesos ng January 1 multiplied by the portion of the year unchanged. So, yung from January 1 to March, yun yung unchanged portion, kaya 3/12. Kasi nung April, nag-invest ulit siya ng 100,000. Kaya, yung computation is 400,000 multiplied by 3/12. Kaya meron siyang 100,000 pesos. Since, sabi ko nga, nagkaroon ng additional investment si Aguilar, kaya nadagdagan ng 100,000 pesos, naging 500,000 multiplied by the unchanged portion. So, from April to December na yan, kaya 9/12. Kaya meron siyang 375 pesos. So, yung average capital balances ni Aguilar is 475,000 pesos. So, for Porras naman, nag-invest siya ng January 1 ng 800,000 pesos. Kaya, 800,000 multiplied by 6/12. Bakit 6/12? Kasi again, from January to June naman yan. Kasi nung July, nag-withdraw na siya ng 50,000 pesos. Kaya, 6/12. So, meron siyang 400,000 pesos. Since sabi ko nga, nag-withdraw siya, nabawasan ng 50,000 pesos, kaya 750,000 multiplied by 6/12. Yan, from July to December na yan. Kaya meron siyang 375,000 pesos. So the average capital balances ni Porras is 775 pesos. Inad lang yan. 400 and 375. So to get the total average capital balances ng partnership, i-add lang yung average capital balances ni Aguilar. Meron siyang 475,000 plus yung 775 na average capital ni Porras, kaya merong 1,250,000 na total average capital balances. So the entry to record the division of profit is to debit income summary na 300,000, credit Aguilar drawing na 114,000, credit Porras drawing na 186,000. So paano nakuha yan? Meron tayong, di ba meron tayong profit na 300,000 multiplied by yung average balances ni Aguilar. Di ba may 475 siya over 1,250,000. Again, inad lang yung average, yan yung total average capital balances nilang dalawa. Kaya merong 114,000 pesos si Aguilar. For Porras, 300,000 na profit multiplied by 775 na average capital niya over the 1,250,000. Kaya may 186,000 siya. Next.
So next, by allowing interest on capital and the balance in an agreed ratio. So to allow interest on partners' capital account balances is almost similar to dividing part of profits in the ratio of partners' capital balances. So yung interest on partners' capital is halos parehas lang sa pag-divide, kung paano i-divide yung kita ng partners sa capital balances. Halos parehas lang sila kung paano i-compute. So if the partners agree, pag nag-agree yung partners na bibigay sila ng interest sa capital in the division of profit, so they should dapat naka-specify kung magkano kung ilan ang interest rate na gagamitin. It should also state whether interest is to be computed sa gamit ang capital balances on specific dates or yung average capital balances during the year. So, when partners invested in partnership for profits, not for interest. So, yung interest in partners' capital, along with the other profit sharing plans are to be considered as mere techniques to share partnership profits or losses equitably and not hindi siya expenses of the partnership. While yung interest on loans from partners is recognized as expense and a factor in the measurement of profit or loss of the partnership income. So yung interest in partners' capital daw is considered siya in profits or losses at hindi siya sa expenses ng partnership. Pero pag interest on loans, it is recognized as expense. Tapos, measurement of profit or loss of the partnership income. So, next slide tayo. Next slide tayo. So, yan. Para mas lalo nyong maintindihan yung by allowing interest on capital and the balance in an agreed ratio, here is the illustration. So, Aguilar and Porras, kagaya nung kaninang illustration, had a profit. May profit sila na 300,000 for 2018. So, assume that the partnership agreement allowed, so napag-usapan nila na magkaroon ng 15% interest using the average capital account balances with the balance to be divided equally. So, yung balance, hahatiin nila 50-50. The profit of 300,000 for 2018 is divided as follows. So, yung 15% interest on average capital, yan na yung diniscuss kanina ni Ms. Janelle, which is yung 475 and 775,000. Yan yung diniscuss na kanina kung paano siya nakuha. So, yan yung gagamitin natin kasi ang sabi dito, average capital ang gagamitin sa pag-compute ng interest, 15% interest. So, yung kay Aguilar, 475,000 times 15%. So, ang lalabas doon, try nyo nga i-compute kung 71,250 yun. So, 71,250. So, yung kay Porras naman, so yung ano niya, average capital niya is 775,000. Tapos, ang interest is times 15%. So, meron siyang 116,250. So, ang total niyan is 187,500. So, yung natitira, yun na yung paghahatian nila. Balance to be divided equally. So, di ba ang profit, 300,000? So, ililess natin yung kaninang na-compute natin na 187,500 para malaman natin kung ilan na lang yung natitira na paghahatian nila. So, ang natitira is 112,500. So, yung kay Aguilar, 112,500 times 50% kasi nga, divided nila equally. So, tig 50% sila kasi dalawa lang sila. So, kay Aguilar is 56,250. So, kay Porras then is same lang. 112,500 times 50%. So, 56,250 din. So, ang share of partners in profits nila is kay Aguilar, ang napaghatian nila is 127,500 kay Aguilar. Tapos, yung 300,000 na profit. So, next slide tayo. So, yung journal entry naman yun, journal entry niya to close the income summary ledger account sa December 31, 2018 is debit income summary, which is yung profit nila 300,000. Credit natin yung Lord Aguilar drawing
pwede nilang i-withdraw 127,500. Tapos, credit debts on porous drawing 172,500. So, yan yung para to record the division of profits nila. So, next slide, please. So, ito naman. So, assume that ito naman may loss. Assume that the Aguilar and Porras partnership had a loss. So, may loss sila na 10,000 for the year ended December 31, 2018. So, ang computation niya, unahin ulit natin yung 15% interest on average capital. So, kay Aguilar, yung average capital yung ginamit, 475,000 times 15%, which is 71,250 kay Aguilar. Tapos kay Porras naman, 775,000 times 15%. So, 116,250. So, ang total niyan is 187,500. So, ang paghahatian nila, kasi may loss na nga sila. So, negative 10,000 less 187,500. So, naging negative 197,500. So, yan ang paghahantian nila. So, kay Aguilar, negative 197,500 times 50%. So, ang lumabas is negative 98,750. Same lang kay Porras, 197,500 times 50%. So, negative 98,750 din. Kasi may loss nga sila, di ba? So, ang ano nila, share of partners in profits or losses. So, kay Aguilar, losses, 27,500. Tapos kay Porras naman, profits, 17,000.
Ano i-compute kung may loss? So, next slide tayo. So, yung journal entry nun, we closed the income summary ledger account on December 31, 2018. So, debit natin, Lord Aguilar drawing, 27,500 kasi nga, losses yung sa kanya. So, i-debit natin siya. Credit natin yung income summary na 10,000. Tapos, kay Debson Forest drawing na 17,500. So, to record the division of losses. So, next slide tayo. So, ito naman, comparison of distribution based solely on capital ratios as against distribution with interest on capital balances. So, there will be a significant difference between the two distribution plans if the partnership is operating at loss. So, may dalawang pagkakaiba yung capital ratio tapos yung interest plan. So, under the capital ratio plan, the partner who invested more capital will ultimately shoulder a bigger share of the loss. So, this result may be considered inequitable because investment of capital presumably is not the cause of the loss. So, under the interest plan naman, the partner who invested more capital is credited or increased for an interest on his capital and is ultimately debited or decreased with a lesser share of the loss. In some cases, the result may even be a net credit or increase. So, ang pinagkaiba ng capital ratio plan, kung sino daw yung may mas malaki, kung sino yung pinaka malaki yung binigay investment sa partnership, siya yung mas malaki yung mag-shoulder sa loss. Siya yung malaki yung shoulder niya sa loss. Tapos sa interest plan naman, kung sino yung nag-invest ng mas malaki capital, siya yung lesser, mas mababa yung share niya sa loss. So, yun yung pagkakaiba ng capital ratio plan sa interest plan. So, next slide tayo. So, by allowing salaries to partners and the balance in an agreed ratio. So, to acknowledge the harder working or more valuable partner, the profit sharing plan may provide for salary allowances. The partnership agreement should be clear on the treatment of salary allowances when losses incurred. So, sa partnership, pwede rin nilang isama sa agreement nila na meron silang salary allowances. So in the absence of an agreement to govern this situation, salary allowances will be provided even when operations yielded losses. So kahit nagkaroon tayo ng losses, kailangan pa rin natin ibigay yung salary ng partner natin. Halimbawa, nagkaroon tayo ng losses, so ang salary niya 15,000. So hindi natin yan pwedeng galawin kasi sa kanya yun, salary allowances na yun. Hindi siya pwedeng pambayad ng losses natin. So this allowance should not be confused with salaries expense or with partner's drawing account. So iba siya sa pwedeng i-withdraw ng partner, which is debited for periodic salary allowances. So the cash withdrawals will in no way affect the division of profits. So hindi siya na-apektuhan yung salary allowances. So the division of profit is governed by the sharing agreement. So depende na yan sa agreement nila kung magkano yung salaries ng partner nila. So next slide tayo. So wait lang. Nagkakaroon pala tayo ng salaries kasi 'di ba yung iba nagpe-personal services sila. Kumbaga partner nga sila pero at the same time nagwo-work din sila as an employee, parang employee. So bibigyan mo rin siya ng salary. So nakalagay dito, the sharing agreement may provide for variations in compensating the personal services contributed by partners. Even among partners who devote equal service time, one partner's superior experience and knowledge may command a greater share of the profit. To acknowledge the hardworking or more valuable partner, the profit-sharing plan may provide for salary allowances. Yan nga yung sa industrial. Example niyan sa industrial. So assume that the partnership agreement provided for an annual salary of 100,000 kay Aguilar and 60,000 to Porras, and the balance to be divided equally. So the profit is 300,000 for 2018. So ganito yung computation. So salary allowances nila. So kay Aguilar daw is 100,000. Tapos kay Porras is 60,000. So ang total is 160,000. So yung natitira doon, divided equally na daw. Yung balance is to be divided equally. So 300,000 less natin yung salary allowances nila, which is 160,000. So may natitirang 140,000. So kay Aguilar, 140,000 times 50%. Same kay Porras, kasi divided equally. 140,000 times 50%. So same lang, Aguilar, 70,000. Kay Porras din is 70,000. So ang paghahatian nila, ang share of partners and profits nila is kay Aguilar, 170,000. Tapos kay Porras naman is 130,000. So ang total is 300,000. So next slide tayo. So journal entry nun is to close the income summary ledger account on December 31, 2018. Debit income summary, 300,000. Tapos credit natin yung Lord Aguilar drawing na 170,000. So kay Porras drawing naman is 130,000. So to record the division of profits. So next slide tayo. So ito naman, by allowing bonus to the managing partner based on profit and the balance in an agreed ratio. So a partnership contract may provide for special compensation in the form of bonus to the managing partner when the results of operations of the partnership are favorable. So, ang partnership, same lang din siya sa mga companies. Diba, mga companies may mga bonuses din sila kung sakaling malaki yung kita nila. So, ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon sila ng bonuses pag maganda yung operations ng partnership or malaki yung kita nila. So this allowance is given in order to encourage the partner to maximize the profit potentials of the partnership. So bonus is not being considered in the computation of profit. Rather, it is a mere technique to distribute profits. So, next slide tayo. Example niyan, paano compute ang bonus. So, assume that the partnership agreement provided for a bonus of 25% of profit before bonus to partner Aguilar and the balance to be divided equally. So the profit of 300,000 for 2018 is divided as follows. So may bonus daw si Aguilar na 25%. Bonus of 25% of profit before bonus. So, kukunin natin yung 25% sa 300,000. So, ang nakuha dyan is si Aguilar may 75,000 na bonus. So, ang balance to be divided equally nila, profit natin is 300,000. Ililas natin yung 75,000. So, ang paghahatian nila is 225,000. So, divided equally ulit. So, kay Aguilar, 225,000 times 50%. Same lang kay Porras na 225,000 times 50% din. So, kay Aguilar, 112,500. Kay Porras din is 112,500. So, ang paghahatian nila, kay Aguilar is 187,500. Tapos kay Porras is 112,500. So, next slide na tayo. So, ang journal entry niya to close the income summary ledger account sa December 31, 2018 is debit income summary 300,000. Tapos, credit natin yung pwede nilang withdraw na Lord Aguilar drawing 187,500. Tapos, Delson Forest drawing na 112,500 to record the division of profits. So, next slide tayo. So, assume that the partnership agreement provided for a bonus of 25% of profit after bonus. So, yung kanina, before bonus. So, ngayon naman, after bonus. So, partner Aguilar and the balance to be divided equally. So, computation natin of bonus. Ang profit before bonus natin, 300,000. Which is meaning, 125% yun. So, ang sabi kasi na dito, profit after bonus. So, kukunin natin yung 100%. So, 300, para makuha yun, 300,000 divide natin sa 125%. So, ang nakuha natin is 240,000. So, ang bonus is 60,000. So, yan yung bonus. Yan yung 25% of profit after bonus. Iba din yung 25% of profit before bonus yung kanina. Which is, lang natin yan, 300,000 times 25% lang. Pag profit after bonus, divide mo muna. 300,000, divide mo yung 125%. So, nakuha natin yung bonus na 60,000. So, yan yung computation niya. So, kay Aguilar is 60,000. So, ang balance to be divided equally natin, di ba 300,000 yung profit nila, ilalas natin yung 60,000 na bonus. So, paghahatian na lang nila is 240,000. So, Aguilar and Porras, 240,000 times 50%. Same lang sila kasi daw divided equally. So, 120,000 kay Aguilar and 120,000 din kay Porras. So, ang paghahatian nila, share of partners in profits, kay Aguilar is, pag-add nyo lang yung 60 tas 120, 180,000. So, tas kay Porras, 120,000. So, next slide tayo in journal entry. So, yan yung journal entry natin. So, income summary, debit, 300,000. Kikredit natin yung Lord Aguilar drawing, 180,000. Tapos, Debson Horace drawing, 120,000. To record the division of profits. So, yan yung pwede na i-withdraw. So, next slide. So, ito naman. By allowing salaries, interest, and capital, bonus to the managing partner based on profit and the balance in an agreed ratio. So, tatlo na ito. Allowing salaries, interest on capital, tapos bonus. Tapos, yung matitira, paghahatian nila, depende kung gusto nilang equally or depend or in an agreed ratio. So the service contributions and capital contributions of the partners are often not equal. So hindi parehas. If the services contributions are not equal, salary allowances can compensate for the difference. So iba din yung salary allowances. Or when capital contributions are not equal, interest allowances can make up for the unequal investments. So, kasi hindi nga parehas kasi 'di ba yung iba nagwo-work sila doon sa partnerships nila. Yung iba naman nagko-contribute lang ng money or property. So, iba-iba yung depende sa agreement nila kung paano nila hatiin, kung meron silang salaries, kung may interest, tas bonus. When both service and capital contributions are unequal, the allocation of profits or losses may include salary allowances, interest on their capital balances, tapos bonus to the managing partner, and the balance to be divided in an agreed ratio. So, depende sa agreement nila kung meron silang salaries, interest on capital, or bonus. Tapos, yung matitira, paghahatian nila, depende ulit sa agreed ratio nila. Next slide tayo. So, yan na, mahaba-haba na. So, assume that the profit for the year is, so, ngayon ang profit naman nila is 400,000. And the partnership agreement for the Aguilar and Porras partnership provided for the following. So, number 1, bonus. So, may bonus si Aguilar na 25% of profit after salaries and interest but before bonus. So, number 2, annual salaries of 100,000 to Aguilar and 60,000 to Porras. So, number 3, interest on average capital balances of 71,250 tapos 116,250 to Aguilar and Porras. So, yung matitira daw, balance to be divided in a ratio of 40-60. So, sinabi dyan sa number 1, bonus to Aguilar of 25% of profit after salaries and interest, but before bonus. So, ibig sabihin, unahin natin yung salaries, tapos pangalawa yung interest. So, salary, ilan yung salary na sinabi dyan? So, salary allowances number 2. 100,000 daw kay Aguilar, tapos 60,000 kay Porras. So, ang total nun is 160,000. So, magiging ang matitira doon, ilalagay natin sa, hindi, sinabi na rin pala yung interest and average capital balances natin, which is yung nasa number 3. 71,250 kay Aguilar, tapos 116,250 kay Porras. So, total is 187,500. So, ang bonus natin is 25% times 52,500. So, saan nakuha yung 52,500? So, di ba ang profit natin 400,000. So, ililess natin na yung salary allowances tapos interest na 160,000 less 187,500. So, ang natira is, tama ba? 52,500. So, kukunin natin yung bonus na 25%. So, ang 25% ng 52,500 is 13,125. Nag-gets ba kung paano pinag 52,500? Yung 400,000 lang na profit, tapos ililess mo na yung salary allowances, tapos interest, para malaman mo kung ilan na lang yung natitira na pwede pa nilang ilagay sa bonus. So, 25% daw. So, 13,125 kay Aguilar. So, balance to be divided in a ratio of 40-60. So, ang hatian daw nila is 40% kay Aguilar, tapos 60% kay Porras. So, paano nakuha yung 39,375,000? So, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, 400,000, ililess mo yung salary allowances na 160,000. Tapos ililess mo ulit yung 187,500. Tapos ililess mo din ulit yung bonus na 13,125. So ang natitira na lang na paghatian nila is 39,375. So Aguilar 39,375,000 tapos 40%. So ang 40% nun is 15,750. So kay Porras naman, 39,375 times 60%. So 23,625 kay Porras. So ang share of partners and profits nila, so i-add mo na lang yan yung Aguilar, yung salary allowances niya na 100,000, tapos interest niya na 71,250, tapos yung bonus niya na 13,125, tapos 15,750. So, ang total niyan is 200,125. Tapos kay Porras din. Same lang din, i-add mo din yan. Yung salary niya, interest, bonus, tapos kung ilan yung ratio, 60%. So, 23,625. So, ang total niyan is 199,875. So, yan yung pwede nilang i-withdraw. So, next slide tayo. Yan yung journal income. So, journal entry natin to close the income summary ledger account on December 31, 2018. So, debit natin income summary, which is yung profit nila, 400,000. Credit natin Lord Aguilar drawing na 200,125. Credit Forest drawing na 199,875. To record the division of profits. So, next slide tayo. So, yan naman. Assume that the bonus to Aguilar is 25% of profit after salaries, interest, and so naman after bonus. So, yung kanina before bonus. To partner Aguilar and the balance to be divided equally. So, the computation of bonus follows. So, after bonus daw. So, profit before salaries, interest, and bonus, which is yung 400,000. So, kasi sabi niya dito, after salaries and interest. So, ililess muna natin yung salaries and interest, which is yung 160,000. Tapos, 187,500. So, ililess natin is 347,500. So, ang profit after salaries and interest, but before bonus natin is 52,500. So, yan yung 125% niya. So, kunin natin yung 100% kasi nga after bonus daw. So, profit after salaries, interest, and after bonus, yung 52,500, divide natin sa 125%. 100% plus 25%. So, 125% yan. So, ang 100% nun is 42,000. So, yung bonus natin, 42,000, kukunin natin yung 25% nun. So, bonus natin is 10,500. So, salary allowances natin, yung na-compute natin kanina, Aguilar and Porras, 100,000 and 60,000. Yan na yung nasa kanina, 160,000. Tapos interest natin, same lang din kanina, 71,250 at 116,250. Yan lang din yung kanina. Ang pinagkaiban lang dito is after bonus. So, kinumpute natin yung bonus, yung after bonus niya is 10,500. So, ang balance to be divided nila, 40-60 sila, di ba? So, 400,000, di ba? Tapos, ililess natin yung salary allowances na 160,000. Tapos, yung interest natin, yung na-compute na natin kanina, 187,500. Tapos, yung na-compute ulit natin na bonus natin, 5. So, ang lalabas dyan is 42,000. So, yun yung paghahatian nila. So, di ba 40-60 daw yung ratio? So, kay Aguilar, ang 42,000 times 40%, so 16,800 yon. Tapos kay Porras is 42,000 times 60%, which is 25,200. So, ang share of partners in profits nila, kay Aguilar is 198,500. Tapos kay Porras is 201,450. So, next slide tayo para makita yung journal entry. So, yan yung journal entry natin to close the income summary ledger account on December 31, 2018. So, debit natin income summary for 100,000. Credit natin Lord Aguilar drawing na 198,550. credit din natin yung dead zone forest drawing na 201,450. So, to record the division of profits. So, nakakalito yun. Basta basahin nyo lang kung nakalagay before bonus or after bonus.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a great lunch. Sayonara.